Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jared Palley's Fragrance Reviews. Tonight we're going to be examining a fragrance from the house of Tommy Hilfiger. This is simply known as Tommy for Men, which came out in 1995, and this is a citrus aromatic scent. This is Tommy Hilfiger's first release for men in terms of fragrances. So this fragrance has profound memories for me. It is forever imprinted in my brain because I remember vividly when this scent came out. It was right after I had graduated from high school. And so this scent has a lot of nostalgia for me. And I still think that this is an incredible scent that holds up today. It is addictive, it's sexy, it's irresistible. And like I said, it's forever etched in my mind in terms of when I smell this fragrance, I immediately know what it is without hesitation. So I'm going to take it out of the box and give it a quick spray. Here's the bottle. So initially you get this fresh blast and you can take in the grapefruit in the mint mixture. But after several minutes, the citrus element dies down and becomes somewhat sweeter. Later on, I would say maybe an hour later, when more of the dry down comes into play, you get a play of kind of this sweet rose that is sexy, dark, and warm. And I always have found with this fragrance, this is I think the third bottle I've had of this one, it does have a little bit of that skankiness to it, a little bit of that a little bit like dirtiness to it, which I really, dirty sweetness, I guess I would call it, that makes it very irresistible. The late dry down in this fragrance becomes a little more powdery. You get that soft stink with the sweetness. It's very, very gorgeous stuff. It drives the women absolutely crazy. As advertised, the top notes in this fragrance are mint, lavender, grapefruit, and bergamot. The mid notes are Granny Smith apple, cranberry, and rose. The base notes are cactus, cotton, flower, and amber. I just quickly want to mention two notes here. The first one is cactus, which is part of the green herb fougere family. And the scent profile for a cactus, it has a greenish, juicy, slightly fruity, sweet odor to it. The second note I want to talk about is cotton flower, which is part of the flower family. This is a fictional fantasy note that is the smell of something that is soft, fluffy, powdery, and relaxing. And that's where I think the powdery note in this fragrance comes from, the cotton flower. Final thoughts on this fragrance. The performance in the more recent versions, I think, is pretty average. I remember it being stronger, especially in that little bit of a pungent, sweet note that I talk about, almost a little bit animalic. It was more animalic before. And it had more depth as well. Now I get maybe 3 hours and I got to reapply. You would have to maybe 2-3 times during the day. Also, formulations from before were a little bit darker. This one is a little bit lighter in a sense. This is still a great fragrance. You would just have to over spray and reapply to get the performance you want, but it is a very invigorating, youthful, and colorful fragrance that I think is a classic and will never go out of date. I think it's going to be an eternal scent that even 50 years from now, people will still be wearing. It's a real winner. Again, always try before you buy. But if you're looking for something that ladies may like, or you're looking for something that's a little sexier, this may be right up your alley. It's very inexpensive. It's not dated. It holds up against all the modern stuff. So if you like this video, hit the like button, the subscribe button, notification bell. Any thoughts, experiences you have with this fragrance, leave them down below and I'll always get back to you. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.